Okay, hi, my name is Amichek Chitala and I'm from Africa, Congo precisely. How I became a Christian is since back then in Africa, I used to play music instruments, bass, guitar, drums, but I never knew Christ at the personal level. But from the time I came to Finland, God used my elder brother to lead me into reading the Bible, studying the Bible, listening to words God. And after that, I got to hear of a verse that says in Proverbs 14 verse 12, it says there's a way that seems right, but in the end leads to death. Then I saw that sin is always leading to death. Then the Bible also in John 14 verse 6, it says Christ is the way, and through him nobody comes to the Father unless through Christ. So that's when I got to receive Christ, because the end of every man's life is death, and when death comes, there's two ways to go, either hell or heaven. So I chose heaven. That's why I chose Christ in my life. I just want to talk about how God is. Is God true, or is God real or not? So recently I used to think as if people just say that God isn't real or God is real, but I never experienced Him for myself. But until I used to pray back in Africa, saying, God, when are we going to come out of this situation, Africa situation, the economy in Africa, everything that usually happens in Africa. So until a certain point, about 2 years or 3 years after, we used to pray. Then God, at a certain point, answered us with Finland, actually. So, and here we are today in Finland. It's a God-answered prayer, and I've been praying for a lot of stuff, school and the likes. I used to pray for it in Africa, and God brought me to Finland, and currently I'm learning, I'm studying, and I used to pray about music. I used to pray about church and a lot of stuff. Today I play in TUKIKOHTA with men of God and women of God. So I say God usually answers prayers. If you pray, you pray to Him with an open hearted, God usually answers prayers. So thank you so much. Okay, so I'm here at TUKIKOHTA Church. I believe we all know this church. The church is precisely in Kuopio, Finland. This church is a great church, and it's a Christ-believing church, and the men and women of God are very much loving and lovable. So I invite you all to view TUKIKOHTA on YouTube.